Hey guys, get ready for a very special today in nerd history because this one I say the word dick a lot in it.
Today in nerd history.
Recently, I did a video about dirty jokes in Disney movies and I think I was a little unfair. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, after all, there are so many dirty jokes in so many kids' cartoons. Why stop at just Disney? Here are 10 unexpected dirty jokes in your favorite kids' cartoons.
Number 10, Rugrats.
Rugrats is a show about babies, but more often than not, it's a show about the part of the male anatomy that makes babies. And no, I'm not just talking about this gross, viscous white squirt of milk at the beginning of the opening credits that always seemed kind of dirty. I'm talking about scenes like this that are definitely dirty.
That sign reads Mohel in Hebrew, which is a rabbi who specializes in circumcisions. It really puts the cut rate sign into perspective.
The writers had to work in a few masturbation jokes as well, of course, which is why we have an episode where Chucky gets a toy named Mr. Boppo, and we get lines like this.
He's been bopping it all afternoon. A kid his age should be playing with his friends, not alone in a room bopping his boppo.
And Phil is right. Chucky's probably got a good 12 years or so before he has to start worrying about that.
Number 9, Two Stupid Dogs.
Hey, check out this dog's dick.
Ooh.
Number 8, Powerpuff Girls.
And the phalluses just keep coming.
Like in this scene where a seductive woman helps to insert the mayor of Townsville's pencil into her sharpener and he jizzes in his pants. Remember's even just a tiny little guy after all the fun is through. Or check out this scene with the rowdy rough boys where kisses on the cheeks make the boys grow larger. The way they show these wobbly tube limbs stretching and stiffening can't be mistaken for anything besides dicks.
As a matter of fact, I'm not sure that I'm ever going to be able to see the Powerpuff Girls' limbs as anything other than giant wings ever again. Sorry.
Number 7, Agent Oso.
Before starting this video, I'll admit that I had no idea what Agent Oso is. Or was? Is it still on the air? I don't know. All I know about it is that it's the Rim Job show.
I better toss this salad fast.
Also, no! You can't use your hands.
Yes, tossing salad has been slang for licking a butthole for a long time, but that's not what we're talking about. This is where it actually gets screwy.
Here, I've seen Mom do it. It's like this.
Hey, we're tossing the salad.
Implied analingus that one character learned from watching their mother. Maybe it's best that I don't know what Agent Oso is.
Number 6, SWAT Cats.
I always like the SWAT Cats. They're upfront about being radical. It says it right in the title card. And nothing's more radical than patting your dick.
No doubt about it, Razor. You are one macho cat. Ain't it the truth?
Number 5, Harley Quinn.
I don't think that I need to explain any of these.
I'm Harleen Quinzel, legal counsel to Mr. Dupree.
Don't I know you from someplace?
I think I served you a subpoena once. It was a small subpoena.
Want to try some of my pie?
Harley.
I'm sure you'll want seconds. Don't you want to rev up your Harley? Vroom, vroom.
And yet folks wonder why there are people with a long-standing sexual fascination with a cartoon clown woman. Ha!
Number 4, Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Paul Rubin's Pee Wee Herman character started as part of an adult-oriented stage show, so it shouldn't really be surprising that a few risque jokes made it into Pee Wee's Playhouse.
A lot of them seem to have to do with Pee-wee's neighbor Miss Yvonne and her thing for men in uniform.
Is that a wrench in your pocket?
That's a wrench.
I have a smoke detector in my bedroom, over my bed.
Pee-wee himself might have even looked up a skirt or two in his days in the Playhouse.
Which we could have just taken in uncomfortable stride if he wasn't arrested a couple years later for jerking his chain in an adult movie theater.
Number 3, Scooby-Doo.
Fred and Daphne were not officially going out in Scooby-Doo,
But in one episode, Velma's foxy cousin Marcy shows up to hit on Fred with some not-so-subtle innuendo.
Marcy, I didn't know today was your birthday. Yep, I'm 18, able to legally vote.
and Daphne is pissed, of course. If anyone's gonna make Fred say jinkies, it's gonna be her. Even though Velma's catchphrase is jinkies, oh, I didn't think this one through.
Number 2, Hey Arnold.
Hey Arnold is mostly a show about masturbating, which is fine, because if you had a head that was shaped like a football, you'd probably want to accept that you're gonna spend a lot of time alone.
Here we have Ernie teaching Arnold in, exercise, and just when you convince yourself it's not a masturbation technique, Ernie really hits it home.
Do that every day, and when the big moment comes, you'll be ready.
And Arnold's not alone in his quest for self-abuse, though, as evidenced by this episode where Arnold finds his apartment's secret bathroom.
You think I want everyone finding out about my extra bathroom? I'd never get my reading done.
It's the wink that really puts it overboard into dirtier territory. But I guess that's what you get when you talk to a man who literally has balls for a chin. And number 1, Batman Brave and the Bold.
Do you ever wonder what having sex with a member of the Justice League would be like? Well, of course you do. And don't worry, because the birds of prey, they've got you covered.
Flash's foes, they finish last. Too bad sometimes he's just too fast.
The Flash is, yes, you've guessed it, a premature ejaculator.
Aquaman's always courageous. His little fish, less outrageous.
Aquaman's got just a tiny dick, which is like curse on top of already having the worst superpower.
Batman throws his batarang. What a weapon, what a bang.
And Batman likes to use toys in sex, which is made even weirder by this.
He's always right there for the save. I'd like to see his secret cave.
Yes, she wants to scope the depths of Batman's butthole, and while that might be excusable on a level of sheer curiosity, because who hasn't wondered what it looks like? In most continuities, Huntress is Batman's daughter. I mean, there's a limit of how comfortable a family should feel with each other, and this is probably getting close to pushing it. Right up to the rim.